Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome back everybody. My name is Veronika Olson and you're watching Ukrainian Perspective. Today I am answering a question from a long time subscriber, and that question is very common. He was asking why his Ukrainian girlfriend does not post anything on social media about their relationship. He's wondering why there is nothing on Instagram or her Facebook page, why she doesn't tag him and things of that nature, why she didn't post her relationship status. And as always guys, when I'm answering these questions, it's somewhat a cat in the bag. Why? Because people are different, even if they come from the same background or same culture. They are driven by different factors and they are motivated to get different results. So please take this with a grain of salt, but be observant and you may be able to define which particular case would be yours. So number one comes from good old times, when people were keeping their private information, definitely before the social media era, right? When people were very careful when they share even with their family and friends. We have this old Russian saying, and it's called happiness loves calmness, or happiness loves to be calm, or happiness loves to be quiet, something like this. Really difficult to translate exactly into English, but this is very true. So when I was growing up, everything was about community, and if you share things, they will immediately spread around the rumors and people will ask you questions. And very often, unfortunately, in Russian and Ukrainian culture, people are not very considerate. People can ask you questions that are extremely personal, such as young girls could be asked, oh, so when are you getting married? Or, you married, why you don't have children? Or, you have been seeing this boy for 2 years, this man, shall I say. Are you engaged? So people would never really consider the boundaries, and if you give them just a drop of information, there are going to be rumors, and if there is any kind of gatherings or people in common, they would be discussing you and talking about you, especially if that is your relatives or this is your friends, and you just can't protect your personal borders. You have hard time protecting your boundaries with people. And this is one of the reasons, especially while it's something is undecided, you know, maybe you're not engaged yet or married yet. Of course, if you are married and your lady is using social media, she will probably share, you know, at some point who her husband is, right? Or post some of your pictures. But some people are very private, and especially they have a lot of this stress in the family, or if they actually, it's interesting, if they have a big exposure, maybe they are doing social media work, or maybe they are highly professional, they try to keep their private life separately. So it's almost into polar cases. If the lady you're with does not really use social media for anything, and she's trying to stay away from it, right, and actually have experiences, Or maybe if she is doing work and a lot of businesses and things are now online and she's just trying to keep her privacy. So it's a combination of personality traits, cultural things from the past, not cultural things from now, because every single person right now is obsessed with social media, right? But some people have their individualistic views and they do not want to put themselves in the middle of somebody else's conversations. I feel that they probably let their close people know, their close friends, their parents, of what they are doing or what they are planning to do, especially if you are getting engaged. But they are keeping information private. Honestly, we do the same thing with announcement of pregnancy. It's quite the opposite here in the United States, because you immediately tell everybody and call. But what happens when things do not work out so well? What if things end prematurely? I personally understand that protectiveness, especially when it comes about little souls that's not even born yet, and it's going to be subject of somebody else's conversations. And also about relationship, because sometimes you want to grow and create something beautiful and make sure it's strong enough for the eyes from the outside, from the naysayers, from the people who simply jealous, that it will be strong enough to withstand all these winds. Sometimes I feel that relationship between men and women, it's like a thick glass. Thick. T-H-I-C-K. Thick glass. But it's still glass. And on that glass, you have opinions of your friends, opinions of your family, opinions of people from social media, friends of the friends, and other circumstance, children, relatives, and all these people. It's almost like they put heavy things on that glass. And if that glass is not thick enough, that will be broken before it will become apparent for everybody that, oh, there is a new union, oh, there is a new family member. And for those of you who, of course, dating internationally, you have to understand that your challenge is bigger, because your lady is most likely in a long distance with you. So she is going to have even more voices telling her, oh, don't wait for him. Oh, it's gonna take forever. How do you know he's the right one? Oh, he doesn't look so good. And some of these ladies are maybe never been married or don't have anybody, or just really jealous because they don't have the courage to find men who treats them well. Because those ladies who are happy, they usually keep their mouth shut and having great hopes for their friends. So that is part number one. Now we are going to the second. Yes, there is a possibility that your lady is not genuine. If she is using social media for just about everything, she posts her selfies, where she goes, her friends, events, she posts a lot of things except for you, and you are exclusive, you are committed in a relationship with her, that would be a situation for somewhat of concern. But this is where you are the one to be discerning. Do you think she may be shy to post a picture of you because you have such a big contrast in appearance? Yes, a lot of Russian and Ukrainian ladies are very concerned how things appear visually. So do you think, honestly, just answer that question. You don't have to answer it for me, but answer that question. Maybe you don't trust that she is just trying to keep your happiness private. You kind of feel that She just does not want to have pictures with you because she's not too proud of a relationship with you. Is she shy of the age gap, or is she shy the way you look? Is she always avoiding pictures with you, even just for both of you? Do you see pictures of her with other men? I had a client of mine who, the lady he was pursuing was always posting pictures with other people, including other men, and she would tell him that that is her work, which could be sometimes true. You know, there are people who work on media, on social media, but there is definitely healthy concern when somebody is so active and there is so many of other people and events, and if you know each other for a long time and you're committed, that is a concern. Do you feel that there is a lack of trust? As I always share in my videos, that if you have a lack of trust, you really don't have a relationship. On the other hand, it does take time to build it. So you need to analyze, okay, how long do we know each other? What is your lifestyle is like? And are we committed? Are we exclusive? Have I proposed? Does your mother know about me? Have I met her mother? Have she invited me to meet her parents, you know, either in person or even, you know, on Skype or Messenger or WhatsApp? So these are the things you have to assess, because yes, there are certainly ladies that trying to keep you in the dark so they can do their business. You know, for many ladies on these sketchy websites, that is their business. That's why they cannot post nobody on their official page, because then the business would be over, because they would be officially taken. So you have to ask yourself this question. You have to try to, you know, assess it yourself. If you need some help, you know how to find me. Consult Veronika@gmail.com. I will post my information below. I'll be more than happy to help you to take a look and give you clarity on what's going on. If you feel that with this video you are capable, you don't have these questions, you are capable, you feel that you know what you're doing, I am more than happy for you. We're saving time and money for each other. But if you have doubts and you don't want to spend another year with not knowing why you are in a committed relationship, but there is not a sign of you on social media, and you have never talked to her parents, her close friends, her siblings, then we may have to meet and have a conversation. So with that being said, I hope this video was helpful for you. Please share below if you have this challenge, and maybe you can describe your situation and I'll try to give you a hint. Thank you so much, my dear friends. I hope this was helpful once again, and I will see you very soon.